Okay folks, today we're gonna focus on making hi-hats like this. So as you can see, there is only one hi-hat sample in here, and basically it always comes on every second bar here. And we automated a little bit in Ripley. As you see, I've automated freeze, time sync and feedback. And I think this sounds pretty interesting to me. So this is just a quick example. We could automate the output gain so that every instance here is roughly the same loudness. But for this quick demonstration, I focused on the primarily things and not on the mixing part. Let's hear this without our top melody. You could apply this to your hi-hats. So let's reset the patch and let's get rid of these automations. Important for this should be keep pitch should be activated, because otherwise you get weird pitch up and pitch down effects. Activate keep pitch. The pitch will stay the same, so you won't get any bending of the sound. First of all, let's define a rate that's suitable for our track. So let's try 16ths on that. Maybe 3/30 seconds. And let's increase the feedback a bit. Maybe we could incorporate a slight ducking effect so our delay sound doesn't get in the way of the original hi-hat. So maybe a little bit longer. Now we could, to get our desired effect, we mostly need the freeze. So we automate . Let's automate the time so we get other cool stuff going. So let's raise this a bit. That was cool. Maybe let's go for 7/16 on that. If our locator is above activated freeze button, it will stay freeze, so we need to click away. And maybe we could incorporate our multiplier. Maybe let's get a bit of distortion going, and maybe we change this filter a little bit so we get a little bit more random results here. Let's copy this over, maybe like that. Okay, so we got some quiet and some loud parts here. So what we do now is bounce this in place and reveal the full length. Just join that using Ctrl and J and open it. And what we could do now about that is opening the comp edit mode, bounce this to a new recording, delete all the unused ones, And now we duplicate our layers 2 or 3 times. So these decibels are unnecessary. These are just the numbers I use. And what you could do now is every time there are low notes, we could alter this to our louder part. Okay, so push this up and make this a little quieter, like -5 decibels. And every time there is a loud note, we should switch to the quiet recordings and maybe get this up a little bit more. Maybe we should raise the volume on that and make a new bounce out of this. Delete the unused ones. Further process its loudness. This time we stay with the markers and we only lift what's very, very low here. So we lift this and maybe we lift that, maybe this one and this one. So we could really go in here and pick the very quiet ones and lift them up. And now we got a cool, interesting hi-hat pattern we could use in our song. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed it. If so, please leave a like and a comment down below. Make sure to subscribe if you aren't already. This helps this channel grow. If you like my videos, please share it with your friends. I guess that's all for today. See you next time. Have a great day. Bye.